Hi everybody, it's Savannah back again for FLOSSTUBE number 4. I am back with no makeup, no hair, and in my pajamas, but that's just the world I'm living in right now. I am in the midst of planning and preparing for Christmas for my shop. If you don't know, I sell t-shirts and hair bows and all the things, and obviously Thanksgiving and Christmas and fall are our busiest time of year. So if only you could see what was like over there. Lots of shirts piled up on the floor, well, in boxes on the floor that have been heat pressed, some of them that are waiting to be heat pressed, and it's just a really busy season right now. So I have been meaning to film for a while, but pretty much always working every night on shop stuff, and I just decided, my husband put our daughter down for bed tonight and I will just film. So it has been a while. We went on a day trip to Iowa since the last time I filmed, and we also went on a vacation to Nashville and Cincinnati. So I have haul from 3 LNSs, which is exciting, and I have a lot of finishes. So I'm going to start with ornaments, and then I have a couple other big finishes, and we will see what we do. So I'll start with the ornaments, and some of these I've only framed since the last video. But some of them I've stitched. This one I just stitched. And if you want to know a specific pattern, leave me a comment and I can get it for you. So I am really, like, I have piles to show you guys. I love this one. I only did one of that one, but I really love it. These ones I've shown before. They're from a magazine, but I think they're Emma Congdon, and I love those ones too. 2 of this one. Same pattern. And as usual, I'll give a little more of a life update at the end. But for the people who are only here for the stitching, almost done. Let's see. I love this one. And I love the black and white for Christmas ornaments, so I've done quite a few. So these are all framed in the hoop, all finished on the back with a blanket stitch. They all have baker's twine or just regular twine to hang them. And then I have 2 that I stitched today that I haven't put in the hoop yet. So those are the ornaments. And then before I move on to show other finishes, I meant to show this first. I just kind of got right into it, and my husband is just right outside my door, so I'm like, you're listening to me. My mom was going through some stuff, and she was like, Savannah cross-stitching, the early years. And she found this and she brought this over for me to see. I'll show you the back too. But she found this in like an old storage box from when we had moved back in the day. Look, I just cut the Ada, and look at, I just left the thread from the back stitching. It's not even like secured down. I could like literally pull it out. was like, you have to have this. So thanks, Mama. Right, and then I have another finish and then a couple of fully finishes. So I have everything piled up on my desk over here. Okay, I don't have the sheet for this. I thought I brought it up here, but I must not have. So my husband actually wanted to learn how to cross stitch because there are like a lot of anime and like geeky like guy type things he wants cross stitched for him, but I'm like, I don't have the time for that. So he had me teach him how. So we went to Joann's one morning before we went to my grandparents' house, and I got him, or he picked out a cross stitch kit, and then I was like, well, we're here, I'm getting a kit. Because I was like, I can teach you how, and we both use a kit. So this is a dimensions kit. Like I said, I don't have the front cover sheet, but it came with everything. And then it came with just like plain white Aida, which is fine, but they had this, and it was a DMC sparkly Aida. You can really see the glitter really well. So I subbed that out. I don't know what I'll do with the white Aida. It's not my favorite to stitch on white, so I don't know. But this is what I did. So I started and finished it since my last video. And I don't think the kit had a name. It was just dimensions, and it just said Ariel. So I'll get nice and close up. I really, really loved how it turned out. And the follow in this banner was supposed to be white, but I stitched it and you really couldn't see it very well. So, or I think it was this lighter color. I can't remember. It was not this darker pink. But you could not see it. So I pulled it out and I redid it with this dark pinky red. So super cute. I need to fully finish it. I'm a big Ariel fan. She's been my favorite Disney princess forever. So when I saw that kit, I was like, I have to do that one. All right, and then I have a few fully finishes. So I'll start with the biggest one. It's taken up room. So this is by, I think it's the Little Stitcher, and it's Melusine. And this was my Bahamas piece that I stitched while I was on my cruise to the Bahamas. And this board was from Hobby Lobby, and I still have the tag. This isn't a sign, this is just like a plain board that they had for finishing. There's like a whole aisle like near like the woodcraft stuff. So it was $14.99, but I know I got it for I think 40% off. And underneath the piece that I adhered the cross stitch to was just white like this. So nice wood frame, and then a nice white beaded border, very like farmhouse looking. So yeah, and it has like a little bit of dimension because I used some padding behind the cross stitch piece. So I'm happy that that's finished, and now that I've shown it to you guys, I can hang it up. So that was my first fully finished. And then the next one is actually a finish that my husband did. So this was his first, well, I finished it for him, but he stitched it. This was his first cross stitch piece, and since I taught him how to cross stitch, he wanted to give it to me. So again, I just went to Hobby Lobby one day and I had measured out like a bunch of finishes because I have actually a basket with a bunch more in them, or in it. And I had measured out a bunch and just said, like, I'm just gonna go find things to finish cross stitch on, and I came back with a few that were good fits. So this is what I picked for his, and this did have words behind where this is. You can see it's solid. I think it said better together. And it's a nice like thick piece. It does have a hanger, but it just sits on its own too. So he did a little cactus and succulent piece. So very cute. And then my last fully finished, this is one that I stitched earlier this year. So I think I showed it in my first video as like all the things I'd stitched this year. But this is with silver needle and golden thread. I'll stitch until my heart is fed by Silver Creek Samplers. And I forgot to say, I think my husband's succulent kit was DMC kit, but it might have been Dimensions. Pretty sure it was DMC though. So again, just a just a board from Hobby Lobby. I don't have the tag on this one anymore, but again, just in that same wood aisle as the Melusine one. It was plain on the back, and they're just meant for like finishing. People paint them, I'm sure, or whatever. And this one actually had the little hanger on it. So I didn't really feel like any pom-poms or any trim or anything would be appropriate. Maybe at some point I'll add a bow, but like with one of these like pinky red colors. But otherwise, I really liked it. Just plain. So those are my finishes and fully finishes. So I have a couple whips. So I don't remember where I was at on this the last time, and I don't have a pattern to show you because I have the PDF pattern. But this is Into the Jungle, and this is just a mess. I have kind of neglected it for a little while, but I did stitch on it since the last video. This is Into the Jungle by Frosted Pumpkin. So I think the frog is new, and I think this is new, but I can't remember. But everything from here down is finished. So very cute. I will pick it back up again soon, but I've just been busy. And then I had a new, well, two new starts actually. So the first one is Lizzie Kate Jolly Old Soul, and I believe I just have a post-it and it's saving my place in the pattern. I believe I showed this in my last video, saying that I was going to bring this on our trip and start it, and I did. Sorry, I need like some water, and I don't have any in here. I have this in the project bag, so I'm just taking it out. All right, and I'm moving the needle so you can see. So here's where I'm at, and I am using it's Petite Treasure, I believe. It's like one of the Whisper ones. It's not the called for color. It calls for Whisper W89. I didn't have that color. This is, oh, I have it right here. Rainbow Gallery FZ27. And it's like a creamy white. And I like that for Santa's beard, especially with the polka dot and the natural colored fabric. So he's turning out really, really cute. And of course, the stitching with the fuzzy stuff is not the most fun, but I'm making my way through it. So, and obviously just one strand of that. So it does not fit in this project bag, but it's working. It's not leaving the house. All right, and then I started one other thing. I have it all in this little box. I believe I showed this in the last video, maybe the one before it, but this is the Millhill Autumn Harvest Monster Mash. And I got a small little start on him. This is my first, or one of my first times stitching on perforated paper, and it's not my favorite. I don't like, I like having my things in a Q-snap or in a hoop. So I don't love just holding this. I need to put something behind this. So I did do the beads on his little pumpkin. And yeah, he's looking cute. So I will get back to him. I just didn't love the perforated paper, but he's gonna be so cute when he's done, so it will be worth it. All right, and then I have haul. So I will show you first what I bought online. So I am in this Facebook group. It's run by a lady named Kim. Her Facebook group, her last name is Garli, Gharigh. I probably did not say that right. And her group is called Needle Attractions, and you do have to answer just a couple questions. Oops, I just dropped one. To get in, and then she'll approve your request. But she does needle minders, and she does a ton of different kinds, and I'll show you what I mean by that. But she had a sale. She does have albums posted pretty frequently, but occasionally she'll do a sale where it's like an even better deal, and she hadn't had albums posted for a while. She'd been having I think some health issues in the family, so she had a sale and I ordered. So these are the first three. So this one says Honorary Gilmore Girl, and it's like the top of a cup of coffee. And this is the turkey with the hat and glasses from Friends. And then this one is Stay Golden, and it's the Golden Girls. So what I mean by different kinds is that these two are like the metal type pins. If you can see from the side, they're metal. And then this one is like more of like the plasticky resin type. So she does do different kinds. She also sometimes has embroidery scissors, like different kinds of embroidery scissors. And I think sometimes scissor fobs, but I have not ordered those from her. And she does use the really strong magnets. So I love that. And then the next three, I'm just straightening them because they're a little wonky on the card here, is Through the Looking Glass. It's like a book cover. She does a lot of them that are like book and movie cover minders, like that look like the front of a book or a DVD. And then this one says Potterhead, and this one is Privet Drive, and it's Hedwig just like sitting on the Privet Drive sign. And then two more. I have Mike, Sully, and Boo. Sorry, it's not focusing because they're shiny. There it goes. Looking Through the Door. And then Ursula in a fishbowl. So super fun. And then because she was having a sale, and it was like the first time she'd had one in a while, she was doing a bunch of giveaways, and I actually ended up winning one, which is so sweet. So I won this. And I didn't see that she had tagged me that I won, and she actually followed up with me and was like, hey, send me wherever you want the giveaway sent. So cute. I love Alice in Wonderland. This is Bothy Threads, and it's Fairy Tales Mad Hatter's Tea Party. And it is actually a full kit. So there's the design. The design's all in black. And then it comes with fabric, floss, and it even comes with a needle. And then you can see the chart is back there. Oh, nice. So it says it comes with 14 count hand-dyed Zweigart Ada, black stranded cotton needle, stitch diagram, and instructions. So one of a series of cross-stitch kits developed from artwork by Deborah Street of Bramble Crafts. So I don't know. I'm very excited to do it. I just think it's beautiful, and I just love that it's all black stitching on colored fabric. So very exciting. And then I went to 3 LNSs because I'm crazy. So the first one I went to was Stitchery Nook in Osage, Iowa. So I'll show you what I got there. So the first one, it was right before Nashville that we went, and I saw this and I think it's new. And I was like, yeah, hello, I need that. So this is by Dirty Annie's Southern Style, and it's Blame It on My Roots. Oops. So cute. And I love country music. And then they had Stitching with the Housewives. They had a ton of them for 50% off. So this one is A Merry Little Christmas. And this was on my wish list on 123 Stitch. So I was like, yep, I'm grabbing it. And then this one too, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. So pretty. And then I had wanted this too, and I was just really in a Christmas holiday mood. So I finally picked this up. This is Hands On Design, Naughty or Nice. I love his glasses. Which list? I love him. And then I got this. This is Silver Creek Samplers, and it's my Christmas list. I tell you, I was all about Christmas. So, and this just calls for DMC. And you've all seen this, but I didn't have it. And then I got fabric to stitch it on. So this is 36 count biscuit. I don't know who it's by. It's Zweigart. I believe that's what that means. And I got a 1/4 yard. So, because I thought that that looked neutral and pretty. And I think, I can't remember who just stitched this recently, but a lot of the words are brown, like throughout. And I believe they stitched them white. So I might do that. I need to see what color the brown is. I can tell you. 3862. So I don't know. We'll see. But that was everything from Stitchery Nook. And then when we were in, sorry, there's gonna be crinkle 2 times. Oof, I'm sorry. When we were in Nashville, the first day we were there, we went to Murfreesboro, and we went to Country Cupboard. There were a couple other places we wanted to go to in Murfreesboro, and Country Cupboard was like the main attraction. I will say I did not ask the, I believe it was the owner that was there, if they had fabric, but there was not a lot of fabric out. There was full yard pieces like near the front door, but there was not like a huge, like at Stitchery Nook and at Keepsakes and at Stitchville, there are like designated fabric areas where you can go and pick out your fabric and get different cuts and stuff like that. This place did not have that, but again, I didn't ask. I was with my husband and daughter, so maybe I should have asked, but I will just get it somewhere else. So I got a bunch of charts. They had a bunch of stuff that I hadn't seen before, so I got a few things I had never seen. So first things first, I had seen this, I just didn't have it. This is Primrose Cottage Stitches Christmas Rules. And I have to say that I love these because they're the nice like card patterns, and I'll just show you a quick peek inside their color, and I like that. There's also symbols, but I like a color pattern. So got that. And then I had not seen this before. I'm sure, again, you've all seen all of these things. I'm just a baby, okay? This is Lizzie Kate Ghouls Night Out. How cute. I love that witch in the middle. And this mummy has an actual bow on her head. So, had to have that. And then I saw this there, so I grabbed it. This is the Heart and Hand Wee Santa 2022. Everyone is buying this for good reason. It is the cutest. And also, where can I get that sweater? Because I need one. His sweater is done in Classic Colorworks C. Shelley. And I'm telling you, it is the cutest. I want one just like it. And then I got two from Sue Hillis. And these are both Hoop-de-Doo patterns. The first one is Feed Me. Very appropriate for the planty home. Look at that monstera. So beautiful. And that string of pearls would never look like that in my house. It just wouldn't. It just wouldn't. And then I got Hoop-de-Doo Holiday Baking. Cutie. Love it. Alright, and then I have one more Primrose, and then the rest are Lizzie Kate. So I got Primrose Cottage Stitches Christmas Barn. So pretty. And that red is Weeks Turkish Red, and it's beautiful. And then I got three more Lizzie Kates. So two of these are a series. So this one is the green series from a Flip It Green, and this is Eat Locally. And this is the series, and it's very cute. And they had all of them, but I just wanted this one. So I grabbed that. And then this as well is from a whole series. But again, I just wanted this one. And this is Jingles, Lizzie Kate Jingles, and it's Noel. I love those cookies. I love that mug. I love that stocking. I just love it. And it came with the button for the mug. So, had to have. And then this one too, had to have. This is Lizzie Kate Dear Santa. We've got cookies. Again, I was in a Christmas vibe. I still am. I have been looking up recipes for candy cane brownies and candy cane cheesecake for about 10 days. I don't know what it is. I just have to have it. Okay? Sorry, more crinkles. This could be considered a life update. Oh, sorry, I wiggled the camera. But it did snow here. And that just happened last Friday or last Thursday. Oh, last Friday. And that really set me off on the candy cane brownie thing. I even called my mom and I was like, Mom, I need these. Hasn't happened yet. And then I went to Keepsakes, and I love Keepsakes. Keepsakes and Stitchville are my two faves that I have been to so far for LNSs. Steph was working. She's so cute. And she helped me cut some fabric, and then she was very busy helping someone else. But she's the sweetest. I'm going back to Keepsakes in December, so I would like to bring Steph and Pam a Christmas present. So yeah, but it was my second trip to Keepsakes, and it was just as lovely as the first time. And my husband and daughter came in with me, and my daughter had the best time searching for 310, and she was very upset that she did not find her. But she, it was like a mission. Like, she needed to find her. So, a couple things that I got. So, I have a pair of these in yellow. And my daughter was like, Mommy, pink. So she thought we needed these, and I kind of agree. So I got those. And then I got this sticker, was $4. And it says cross stitch makes everything better. So I'm going to put this on my laptop because it's true. All right, and then I got a bunch of freebies. So I'm gonna show you the freebies. I'm just gonna show you them quickly. They are freebies, so there is no cover on them. But again, I'll just show you them quickly. They are available probably on these designers' websites and things like that. So Keepsakes has a lot of like cardstock printed freebies throughout the shop, just nestled in with like their other things, and I really love that because it's just nice. It's just nice to be able to like pick up a few extras. So I got this La-Ti-Da freebie alphabet with hair. Okay, nice and quick. I got this Erica Michaels Support Our Troops, and this one says Pray for Peace in the Heart, and they had a sample stitch that didn't have that Pray for Peace, and I will probably do it that way because it looked very clean and nice. And then this is Circle of Friends by Cecilia from Heart and Hand, and this is a StitchCon 2022 freebie. I didn't go to StitchCon 2022. And update, I'm not going yet to StitchCon 2023. I did email and ask where I'm at on the wait list, and I am crossing my fingers because I want to go so bad. I want to go so bad. And I'm hopeful, but not yet. So y'all will hear about it. If I get an invoice, y'all will hear. But yeah, so this says StitchCon 2022 down the side. Honestly, if I go next year, I'll probably just change it to 23. Otherwise, I'll probably stitch it without that. This is from Nikki's Creations, and it's USA Sheep. This is Sheepish Designs, and it's a village sampler. Again, these are freebies, so please don't be upset that I'm showing them. They're free. And then this is from Noah's Christmas Arc, which is also Noah's Welcome Mat. And, oh, that's what it's called. And it's from Plum Street. And this one does have a cover. And it says, welcome, please wipe hooves, paws, and feet. Love it. All right. And then I'll show you what I actually bought. So Hattie saw this. Hattie's my almost 4-year-old. And she was like, Mommy, I love this. And I love it too. So this is Animal House, or The Animal House by Sassoon Street. And I love the bright colors. Look at those flamingos. It's gorgeous. And the design is 107 by 197, so it's big, but it's not massive. I want to stitch it. And then this is Snowy 9 Patch from Annie B's Folk Art. And there was a model stitched of this at Keepsakes, and they had it finished on a flat fold and then like clipped to a little mini clipboard. And it was like clipped over the cross stitch. It was so cute. So that's why I got it. And again, I might have fabric left over from that Santa. I know I have that other chart I want to stitch on it, but maybe I could fit this. This is, well, it gives the dimensions for the whole 9 pieces because you stitch it like 3x3, but I think it's tiny. It's gonna be nice and tiny, so we'll see about that. And then I've seen this a million times. I saw the models last time I was at Keepsakes and I did not get the book and I regretted it. So when I saw the models this time, I was like, yeah, I'm getting it. So this is Keeper of the Pins by Brenda Gervais. So beautiful. And these are stitched up at Keepsakes in teeny tiny little pillows. And I want to do teeny tiny little pillows. I want to so bad. So I think I will do that. And there's also a recipe for bruschetta. This has avocados in it, which I am actually allergic to avocados, so I would make it without, but I'll show you the picture. It looks like delicious. Just without the avocados. So, like I said, you people, you've all seen this. I'm sure of it. I've seen this, but I just finally bit the bullet. All right, and this one is my fave. My soul is fed with needle and thread. And then there's the third one. And then the Keepsakes kind of had it set up like this, like in the little tray with some tomato cushions, and it's just very, very beautiful. So I want to do that. And then last, but certainly not least, I kitted something up. So I saw this and I went there knowing that I wanted to kit something up. Last time I went to Keepsakes, I just bought charts. I didn't kit something up, and I regretted not doing that. So I wanted to. So I got this from Erica Michaels. It's a Christmas blessing. And there's two versions. So there's this version and then that one down there. And they say the same thing. It's just this banner is different. So it says, "May peace and plenty be the first to lift the latch on your door, and happiness be guided to your home by the candle of Christmas." And I love that. So I looked through the fabric. Clearly I was distracted, and I'll tell you why. But I found this beautiful, gorgeous green. I'm gonna open it bigger so you can see. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's stunning. I would say it's showing up more tan on camera. I wanted to show up. Oh, no. I don't know. It's a very, very beautiful green. And this is from Grace Notes, and it's the color Sarah. And I got a fat half, but I thought it was 36 count. It's 40. I have not stitched on 40. I mean, I'm looking at it and like, I can do it. I'm just a little nervous. But that means that this will be tiny and cute on this green fabric. And I'm excited. I think it will look nice. So I'm gonna try it. I'm a little scared, but I know I can do it. And then I got the threads to stitch it up. So I got Gentle Arts Old Hickory, And I think 2 of these I had to sub out for other colors, but I just picked something like similar. I got a grape leaf, gold leaf, walnut, cucumber, and this is Classic Colorworks Ruby Slippers. And I might have to stitch this with this. So beautiful. I don't know if she gives, I'm sure she does. She does. She actually shows the red as a DMC. Oh, but that one's, yeah. But I think this would be gorgeous. So I kitted that whole thing up. And I'll have extra green fabric. I'm very happy about that. And I'm very happy that I got to kit something up that I'm very excited to stitch at Keepsakes. So, yes. Yeah, and I think there were a couple that I had. There's one that I had already of the colors for that. So, that is all for the stitching. My plans are to keep making ornaments. I'm going to be making ornaments for at least another 2 weeks or so. And then I'll probably head back to my animal one for a while, maybe my Santa one. Maybe I'll start something. I don't know. I don't have any like solid plans. I just know that I need to keep working on ornaments for a little bit longer. So, and then personal plans are to make these t-shirts. Not tonight. Tonight I'm gonna go sit down and eat a crumble cookie or part of one and watch a movie. But tomorrow I will make these t-shirts. So just a personal like life update. Our vacation was very good, but it started out very bad. We usually drive overnight, or we leave like very early in the morning, like 3 or 4 in the morning, and that's what we did this time. We left very early. My mom was here with my sister and watching the dogs. They were sleeping, and unfortunately we hit a deer. It was sudden. My husband was driving. It was very scary. We were only about 45 minutes from home, so it was like, at least there are bugs hitting the window. Welcome to fall in Minnesota. It was very sudden. I have goosebumps talking about it. There was nothing we could do. We were on the highway. It was dark. We were coming up a hill, and I woke up because it was sleeping, and he was slamming on the brakes, and he changed lanes safely. There was no one around, but the deer turned around and ran back into the other lane. So our car was new. I mean, it was 2 years old, but it was new to us. We had only made 2 payments on it. But it was not totaled. The airbags didn't go off, they said, because we were slowing down so much. But there was about, they said if the airbags would have gone off, it would have been totaled, to give you an idea. So it has been a month and 2 days, a month and 2 days since the accident. We still do not have our car back. It's been kind of difficult because we are a 1-car family. So we actually, my husband has like a beater car that he's had for quite a while, that we're giving to my sister because she just got her driver's license, but we're being a good fam, and she's letting us use our car. It's technically still ours, until ours is fixed. Unfortunately, the chip shortage is kind of affecting our car repair, because our car has a crash detection system, that, like, if you were gonna hit the car in front of you, would slow you down, and that piece got crushed in the accident and they can't get that part. So right now it's October 17th today. They called us on Friday and said the update would be around November 3rd, but that they'll call Honda, because our car's a Honda, again on Halloween and ask for another update. So fingers crossed and just good vibes. Pray if you pray, because we really want our car back. We want our car back so bad. But once we got to our trip, it was lovely. It was record highs in Nashville. So we've only gone in September one other time and it was rainy. This time it was like 90 to 100 every day. So that was kind of nice, like one last boost of summer. And then when we got to Ohio, it was chilly. It was in like the 40s and 50s. So kind of a drastic temp change, but it was very nice to see our family in Ohio. We hadn't seen them since, I think February. So it was super nice to see them, and our cousin is getting married in December. So we'll be back in less than 2 months from now, which is super exciting. And we can't wait for the wedding. We're so excited. But yes, the trip was a very well needed, especially after the accident. We're just thankful for our family and everyone who helped us after the accident. But besides that, Hattie is in dance for the fall season. She did it for the summer, like a test thing, and she loved it. So she's doing ballet and tap for the fall. It's so cute. So we do that now and every week. And like you said, it's getting chilly here. So today was a high of 37. I'm in Minnesota, if you are new here. So we're kind of enjoying it. We did the apple orchard and the pumpkin patch last weekend. And I'm not enjoying like having to bundle Hattie up. That's always really difficult because you can't bundle them too much for the car seat. If you're a mom, you feel me. But we make it work, of course. That's what you do here. And yeah, we're just enjoying like the fall temps and looking forward to snow. Don't hate me. But I'm that person that looks forward to snow, being like snowed in and watching movies and just having family days under the covers. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm very excited for the holidays. Hattie is very excited. Her birthday is next week. She turns 4, so we are having a puppy party per her request. She wanted a dog themed party. So we're getting things put together for that, and we're getting excited for Halloween. And then after Halloween, all bets are off. We are going full Christmas in this house. We're decorating early. We are going to put up the Christmas inflatables in the yard. The Halloween ones are going, and I'm just really excited. I'm Christmas crazy, but I'm sure based on this haul, you all knew that. So yes, and then another exciting thing, this is cross stitch related, is my sweet friend, I thought my husband was coming in, my sweet friend Jessie bought me a ticket to the cross stitch jingle ball. I'm so excited. I have never done a cross stitch retreat or anything like that, so I'm very excited. I know it's virtual, but I can't wait to see what it's all about. And like I said, I'm waiting on my StitchCon invoice. I'm like, I check my email every morning, but I'm being patient. There's a lot of time between now and next June. So yes, but I think that's it. It is 9:15, so I'm gonna go settle in with some hot apple cider. And like you said, I think we might have a crumble cookie, and we've been watching scary movies all month. we finished last night. We're parents, so we go to bed kind of early, but we started a movie Saturday and then finished it last night called The Mist, and it was rather good, but the ending made me very upset, and that's all I'm gonna say. If you want to talk about it, comment and we will talk about it. Did not like the ending, was awful, and it put me in like a are you serious kind of mood for the rest of the night. So I don't know what we're gonna watch tonight, but we've been watching we watched Beetlejuice. I had never seen it. My sister borrowed us her copy so we could watch it, and we watched let me see, I'll get my planner out and tell you guys, all of you, not just you guys, everybody. Oh, we watched Hocus Pocus 2. I loved it. My daughter is kind of scared of the first Hocus Pocus. She's never watched the whole thing because it's a little bit too spooky for her, but I think she could watch the second one. It was very, very good. And then we watched 1BR, like One Bedroom. So weird. That one wasn't too scary. It was more of like a thriller. Highly recommended. That one was really good. And then, oh, we watched Winchester. I think it was on Hulu. I can't remember, but it's Winchester, like the company, and it's about the wife whose husband started the company. It's based on a true story, and now we want to go tour the house, the Winchester Mystery House, I think they call it. That was very, very good. Again, there's a few scary parts, but it wasn't like a horror movie. It was more of like a thriller. Highly recommend. And we also watched, we watched The Forever Purge. We've seen all the Purge movies. I don't recommend them. I mean, they're interesting and again, like good for spooky month, but the thought that someone came up with that terrifies me. So I don't know, we watch it and then I'm like, why did we watch that? That every time. You can ask my husband, every time I'm like, I don't know why we just turned that on. So anyways, that is all I have for tonight. I can hear my husband doing stuff in the kitchen, so I'm gonna go help him. And thanks for hanging in there with me on this long video, and thanks for hanging in there. It's been a long time since my last update, but I'm very happy to be filming this video for you all, and I hope you enjoy it. And leave me a comment, tell me what you're doing this fall, because as you can tell, I'm just ready for all the seasons. So I hope you're all doing really well, and I hope to talk to you all very soon. Bye.